Conversations are still ongoing right now, and I have the pleasure of speaking directly now with Mr. Timmy Popola. He's a group CEO of the NGX group there, joining me right here in Changsha, China. I'm sure you've had a lot of Chinese. I'm pretty
Indeed,
sure
indeed,
because
indeed.
I'm a sucker for Chinese. I've had so much.
Shishi.
So definitely a lot of conversations had so far, and definitely the capital market was brought up as expected this time. Talk to me about where Nigeria's capital market is now in attracting investment from the giant is China.
Sure, thank you very much. I think in reality, what you see is for all of the China Africa, China Nigeria discussions that go on, in our view, one big missing piece that really could help to catalyze things quite well is the financial flows. So when you look across several other jurisdictions, the ability for financial capital to move across both borders, does a few things. It signifies some level of confidence for the strategic investors that tend to follow. It also gives opportunity for those corporates to be able to follow capital ultimately, because one way or the other, you would typically need to fund or to finance your activity. So one of the first things we're trying to do is just really to find ways to open up those corridors. Spend some time in Hong Kong, going to spend some time with the Shanghai Exchange, spend some time here, really to find ways to replicate what we've been able to do with a few other regions and geographies, so that at some point, once there's the ability for capital to flow across both, it has a potentially transformative effect. The second thing is that Chinese corporates, the idea that you can actually raise capital locally. So this starts to help us to de-risk some of the challenges that people would face. People would say, for example, local currency versus foreign currency. How do you handle that mismatch? The ability now for Chinese corporates to raise bonds, to raise commercial paper, to raise equity even through standard exchanges, we thought is a very strong theme to try to pass across, and it's resonating quite well. Finally, for Chinese corporates, as you can imagine, there are barriers to entry, everything from culture to language to fears people may have. No better way sometimes to de-risk all of that through exchanges directly on the exchange, right? So at least you know that the company you're investing in on there, a lot of that risk has been taken out for you, and I think this has been very well received also by many of the corporates here.